Welcome. I hope everything is sort of working now. Blech. I'm tired. Yes. uh, well, it's Friday. It's Forgotten Friday. But yeah, I don't have a good feeling about what can I say the speedrun for today. I don't have a gut feeling that I can really do anything about the time. I will not will have maybe someday I can actually look at my previous speedruns, see if there's something wrong with it, but who knows. I still haven't been able to do something with like having a chat going up. There's problems apparently with the chat for YouTube. It's fine with Twitch, but not YouTube. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's too simple, and because it's too simple I cannot figure it out to make it easy. Or maybe it's the other way around. I don't know. I don't really know. I'm sorry, because that is Steam Song Festival, and I have someone who keep contacting me because we have a lot of things. And apparently one game, a friend of mine, we want to play together, River City Girl 2, apparently is not on Steam sale. And that's a bit saddening because that's something we really want to play together. We may just wait for it to get what can I say, another sale. But how long do I have to wait? Like, this is the time of the year where people are spending money for games, and I can see that in the beginning of this month they have even like made a patch note for optimize the gameplay, which people have complained about. That's now you should do it, make sale. But yeah, is of course their own opinion. I'm sorry, I'm texting. Oops, sorry. I've bought a few games myself. I've gotten the Final Fantasy VII Remake. I have also gotten Hollow Knight, Little Nightmare, games that I have wanted to play, so why not? I do want to play Lies of P, but right now I'm waiting. I don't think it will come on sale before its release date, but I'm waiting. I have been thinking sort of Darkest Dungeon 2, but I'm not entirely sure. I have to see more about it. I have the feeling it's a bit too much randomness in the game, like the events with the, what can I say, the wagon, the dress code. You have to like steer, or you can encounter of events, as well as the body system. If the game sort of have a body system, I have seen like the play test demo people put, I don't know, for 4 months ago. It was not really me when I saw it. I did like that he still had the same, if I can say, aesthetic, even though everything was in 3D. I don't know. And I have also hoped some other games I wanted to play came to a better sale. Who knows? I'm still waiting for something like Hades 2 and Silksong to be announced. And of course, after I found out, found out about Forgotlings, I'm waiting for it to really be announced. But I do have, if I can say, the demo for Forgotlings, and it should be about the combat system, so I'm a bit excited about it, because if the game sort of heavily relies on combat, it's very important for it to feel great. I will hate if it's clunky and you don't know what to do. It seems that you are capable of like blocking a parrying. So if I hope it's good. I do not even know if I'm allowed to showcase it or anything about it, but they haven't said you're not allowed to do it. So who knows? Who knows? I've been sort of stressed for 3 weeks, so I do not know about YouTube content or how much I'm going to actually make. I'm not home tomorrow. And that's the short version of it. I'm almost never home, so it's hard to actually make things. And when I have time, I actually have to prepare for D&D sections. It's soon going to be very excited in my campaign. I wonder if my players like or do not like what I have planning for them, because I'm going to ruin their lives. Actually, I'm just going to kill someone off. Oh, but it's going to be fun, I think. Who knows? I do want to stall a bit more, but I have no idea what to talk about. Well, yesterday I'm still happy about what happened yesterday. With I'm not going to just call him Banana Ace. Who gave out some free legendary Pokemons, and apparently it worked on Pokemon Go, and know someone who have worked with the music for Pokemon Violet. That's cool, in my opinion. Someone just shows up and, what can I say, didn't want to do that, shows up and say, hey, I'm actually working for this, do you want something? Yeah, well, actually something I found a bit weird. So in Denmark, we have sort of been able to handle the corona thing very well. We even had something called a corona pass you had on your phone to show if you had got vaccines or so on, so you could be allowed into, you know, public places and so on and so on. But after I think a year, 2001, it sort of just died off. You didn't really need to show it because people have gotten the shot or were more or less immune to the virus. And now they have coming out and said, oh yeah, we are completely removing it. I haven't really used it at all. But if you want to travel to other countries, that could be something else, because then some places I think still need to showcase you have gotten a vaccine, but they haven't really publicly stated it or said it in a time of events. It's not just like, oh yeah, today we're going to completely shut it down. If you don't download it now, it could be a problem maybe if you are traveling this summer. Yes, thank you. So I do not know why it was never really publicly stated. I know that we don't really care much about it here in Denmark itself, but as I said, when you have to go to other countries, and it's for specific, if you have to go to other countries, we have it, so we can showcase it, and then shut it down without telling people it. Why? Why not telling people about something important? I hope that next time I come to Japan, I'm hoping to go to Japan again. I don't need to have like a corona pass paper. But it's difficult to say. It is Japan. It could be, what can I say, very careful about a lot of things that comes into a country. Not the same way as Australia. Australia is really something I don't want to really go into. I have seen, you know, airport videos about, oh, how to come into Australia, or at least people are trying to smuggle things in to Australia. It's crazy what you are allowed and not allowed to take into the country. And it's also very weird. Like I understand like animals, fruits and so on. Like if you have an apple, then that apple could end up, if you throw it away, spread, because we have seen something similar to it. But at the same time, you're not allowed to have certain things made out of wood. Things made out of certain wood, apparently, because then it can grow to a tree. I don't know. I'm not so sure if it's true, but I do remember that there was a musician who was not allowed to have his guitar in Australia because it was made of some sort of wood that was not allowed at all. It's weird sometimes, especially something like that, because I don't think a guitar can like grow back into a tree. I'm no expert at all. I find it just weird. I thinking of starting Forgotten and up. I get the speedrun over. I have been thinking of fighting another game to speedrun. I've been thinking Voice of the Cards. I know it's not really excited gameplay and so on, not many glitches. I can always talk about story about the game, but I don't know. I just sort of like the Voice of the Card style. Is the Voice of the Cards Dragon's Isles? I have. Apparently it's a trilogy, but I didn't know that beforehand, so that's sort of funny. I am not entirely sure how good it will be, mostly because it takes time. It always takes time to learn a route. I'm having the splits up. The splits are correct. Now the question is, can we get or can we not get Forgotten and Unseen? I see something. Now the big question is, do we have game sound? It seems so. Lines. One day I should actually go out and make a safety save on this. I really need to, and apparently, okay, I'm looking at my OPS, and apparently there's something completely wrong. Come on, size, fit in. Thank God. Okay, I have no idea why. Why isn't it really? Oh, it should still just fit in. No, okay. Taking some water in because I'm going to speak a lot. There's a lot of things going on story-wise in the game. One of the reasons I like Forgotten in by itself, even though when it came out, I bought it but never really finished it because I found out I screwed something over for the Pacefist category when I just played it casually. And at first, what can I say, half years ago, I started up speedrunning it because I feel like I have to complete it. So yeah. Things. Ooh. Yeah, this is Forgotten. The Pacifist category. The Pacifist category means that I am not allowed to kill any one of the Forgotlings except for one during the playthrough, but that's required for the story to continue. I will, with my best of abilities, explain the story as we go on, since we are skipping it rather quickly through. I am where I need to be on a new story. So, the timer will begin in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So yeah, we are immediately going to just skip the first 2 cutscenes here. Not much you are missing out. You are just missing a sock under someone's bed. Being teleported to this well. We are going back to the old man later, but he seems cautious about something. But we are going directly down to our protagonist, and I do not know why she sleeps with the lights on, but she does. The lights go out and explosions heard. She wakes up.
What's going?
And we are going to investigate that sound.
Oh no.
So apparently there's something going on in the distance. We see some smoke, so we are going to report it back to Master Bongo. But the tower have no power left, so we are going down and trying to reboot the power system. We have this wonderful device called an Arca. It helps us move anima from like containers. Anima is like electricity in this world, but it is also the life force of Forgotlings. And we now have power to the tower.
Are you there, Anne?
Yes, Master Bongo. I'll be there, Master Bongo. I'm just going to break my ankles.
Master Banku, are you alright?
A rebel attack. I suspect they were trying to...
Let them come.
Spirited as always. First, we need to restore power to the areas around them.
Of course.
So yeah, there are some rebels who have like destroyed something at the workshop,
Good.
and we are going out to investigate it. Oh, but what's going on here?
Hey, freeze! Be careful!
Oops,
Identify.
my name's Dilly, Madam Enforcer.
Where's your?
So yeah, we are now asking about his validation sticker. He doesn't have it, so we are branding him as a rebel because he's not allowed to be here if he doesn't have a validation sticker.
All this way, through the watchtower.
Who's like saying you're allowed to be here. So now we have the tutorial tells us how to actually distill a Forgotling.
Hey, Forgotling, stop!
Oh well, we are in the pacifist category, so yeah, we are not going to really distill him. You will think you had to do what the tutorial tells you? No. A nice and evil trap. So yeah, we have some stairs and we hate stairs. We are slow, especially going down. So we are just going to trust gravity. It's much faster to jump down. If you can, do that. You are going to see me tap run. And that's because Anne can get exhausted if you run for too long. Remember to have this animal with me so I don't have to get something later. She always cough.
This can't be the work of one rebel.
And here we have like the tutorial to teach us how to jump. It's also some of the hardest jumps in the game.
Who's out there? The enforcer, Tiffany.
Hi Tiffany.
They were at my. I can't open the gate. I'll load the dispenser.
And that's the reason why we are going to get that anima.
Great work, Anne.
And you can see on Tiffany's chest, if I can call it that, like the green sticker. That's the validation sticker that tells us she's allowed to like be here and work for us.
A group of Forgotlings arrived from the workshop this morning.
I'm going to be kind to her.
Situation.
Say that, oh, it's not your problem.
Going to be angry, isn't? Nobody's canceling your ticket across. The rebels tried to blow up the gate several times. I saw that blast destroy. Like that wasn't enough. The attack blew out the. I need to get my wings. Would you?
So yeah, now I'm going to get an anima wrench for Tiffany so she can repair the gate, as well as getting some wings. The wings allows me to jump higher and longer than normal. But the wings also runs on anima, so I'm taking this with me. But before I can get my wings, I'm going to make a status report to Master Bunku.
Master Bunku, the watchtower is secure.
I'm also going to be kind to Tiffany here and say that it's not her fault about what have happened.
If the rebels are retreating to the city.
If we move quick,
Yes, Master.
And we have our first puzzle of the game, in the game. Fairly simple. You are seeing like this shows up glowing. If they do that, it means they are in the right position and I can not tackle them properly. So yeah, now I've got my wings and you are going to see how useful they are going to be. As we are exiting through here. Yup. And take no fall damage. Pretty nice. Hey, Tiffany, I have something for you.
Found your anima wrench. Oh, exactly what. Any progress? Almost done. This wrench remind. Oh.
I'm impressed that she can actually repair this gate with only a wrench. Yup. Okay. Oh no!
Don't worry, Tip.
That's one of the best lines in the game. Oh no!
Well done, Madam Enforcer.
Love it.
Those rebels.
Thank you, Tiffany. I will bring back some chocolate when I'm done.
Enforcer,
What are you?
I'm trying to fix the pipes. We have no anima.
Kicking definitely won't help.
Oh, I'll never go home now. I'll never.
I'm on my.
You are? Wonderful. We might actually.
Where's?
He's at the workshop,
Thanks.
but it's all like. Don't tell Struct I kicked the pipes.
I will tell him you're not allowed to kick the pipes. You know that.
Well, keep looking. We've got an emergency
Mr. Struct.
How's the situation? Let me tell you about the situation, Enforcer. The roof's leaking.
The e-
Our number one priority is to connect the pipes to a dispenser. But I know we've done the...
You now have anima.
Got anima again. Well, great work. Now I have power for half the workshop.
What I'm hoping for is to.
interested.
I...
Forgot my chrono calibration unit on here.
You're way out of line.
Well,
So yeah, we have to make our own way throughout the workshop. Struck is not really helping us. But what are they actually making here at the workshop? They are actually making an ether bridge. The ether is the human world. We are in the realm. So we are trying to make this ether bridge so that we can go back to the human world. And of course a lot of the Forgotlings also wants to go back home. But apparently we have some rebels that's not really up for it, and unfortunately keeps trying to ruin like our plans. So we are going around the whole workshop just to do this more or less. And with that we can redirect the flow of anima to flip this switch up. You could also turn the container left and right, but you don't really need to because you have your wings. So it's just the right position for you to jump over, like so. The door downstairs is broken, so we are going to vent. I will say that I need pants, since we are going to vent so much instead of like a long skirt, but it's your own choice. Now we have this blue light, it's like a checkpoint. It takes anima, it's making sure that Forgotlings cannot pass through it. Oh, but what is this?
Stop! Stop! The train is not clear to leave! Stop!
I cannot fast forward this part of the story.
The rebels. We'll never see them again.
Start this train. I'm going after them.
You can't. The lever releases the clamps on this platform.
Then how was the other train able to leave?
Rebels must have had help.
Are you suggesting we have a mole?
A mole.
It can really only be the station master.
Station Master Pax.
See. Where can I find him?
Should be in his office.
I'll get to the bottom of this. Don't go anywhere.
So, okay. Station Master Pax is now being is said to be a mole. I'm going to use my great brain and enforcer
Enforcer. It's been
privilege to find out who the real mole is.
under my leadership, Miss Enforcer.
The best police work at work right here and right now. Oh, because I'm going to threaten him with his life.
I'm the mole, I say.
I'm not allowed to kill anyone, but that doesn't mean that I cannot threaten them.
I want...
They talked me into it. Told
Wait.
So yeah, we are going into this room, and just ignore everything in the back. It's not really important. We just want some anima and leave again.
I'm placing you under house arrest.
you're
No, I'm not. You've been...
And yeah, we are now telling Station Master Pax that we are not going to distill him. We are just going to send him to the plant. The plant is a power plant where workers as well as criminals are sent to for working. Now we have like another tutorial telling us how to direct anima flow, even though we have done it before. I can move during the cutscene and enter the train, trigger another cutscene as we go on.
Central
Please state. I just finished and
I've been reassigned to
thank you.
So yeah, we are going to ignore as many Forgotlings as possible. If they don't talk to us, we don't talk to them, and I have to sneeze. Yeah. Eesh.
Pardon me. Do you have something to repair? I don't know. I'm afraid. I'd love to stay and chat. Of course. It was good to
Be kind to the elderly. Talk to them. So yeah, we are also going to completely ignore this Forgotling coming up here, because he wall clips, as you can see. He is a wizard, and we are not strong enough to actually do something against the wizard. So we are just continuing on. Well, that's one way to get rid of the rebels. I didn't kill them. They jumped by themselves. But yeah, here we have our engine driver. He was tied up by the rebels, and the engine is now going full speed ahead. We cannot enter the engine from this side, so we have to go up top on the roof and climb down again to open up the door to the engine. So, can you now turn it off?
I don't know how to use them.
Really? Well, a good thing I'm here then. I'm going to give him a bit of slack. He was just attacked, tied up, so I can understand he's confused about it. Like, he's not so sure what to actually do.
I remember. That engine is...
Oh, now you remember.
They told me that you can manually pump the brakes down. Yes! Pump it, Enforcer!
Oh, do I make it in time? Barely.
You did it! We're going too fast! I've got it! I've got it! I will...
What? Blow up the engine? Are you insane?
If I raise the pistons, I have to remove the retaining pin from the outside.
Okay. He's making sure so that the train or the engine can overheat. I'm sorry, but who was talking right now? I got just the crazy idea that I could blow up the engine by overheating it like so and save everyone on the train. I am such a good person. I'm going to be a hero.
Inspector!
I'm busy.
Whoa, the Enforcer! Apologies, Madam Enforcer.
Give me a.
It's been a madhouse, ma'am. After the attack this morning, we locked down.
Where's the?
It's downstairs on track 4.
I'll go.
If you need anything, I'll be at the transfer pump. The rebels blew it up this morning.
Remember what I.
Yes, ma'am.
I do like his yes, ma'am. I do not know if it's fear or respect to us, but I like it. So yeah, that's Chief Inspector Magnum you just see here. Investigating some things on the trains. We have to go talk to him, but not before we have gotten a bit of investigation ourselves. But what we are going to find is something in here. So yeah, this for me is some of the hardest puzzle in the game, even though it is so simple. Mostly because I keep forgetting turning this Because I cannot do that up here. Now I've opened up the gate, I can go through it. As soon as I've taken this anima, because we don't need the ladder anymore. And I have to turn this down. I do not know why I went to the left. And for some reason, now I'm locked in here. The gate just breaks. So now I have found another way out. A good way is through the vents. So yeah, you're going to vent again. Oh, but what's that? Ah, a wig. How did that get here? So yeah, that is all the clues we can find. So now we just have to escape. So now we found a wig. We are going up to talk to Chief Inspector Magnum. I hope he's to the left inside the train, because I can only talk to him as long as he's to the left. Oof, barely made it. Yes, I am in the Enforcer. I am here.
Bet you took down a few of them, didn't you?
The Arca is.
Exactly. It's a weapon. Your weapon.
Give me a status report right now. I don't.
You think I'm wasting your time? You're right, of course, Madam Enforcer. We'd better waste rebels instead of time.
Anything.
Yeah, during the attack this morning, I heard...
Fig. Doesn't ring.
Who knows how those rebels organize?
At least we have a name to go.
I've got a
A surprise?
I personally arrested one of them.
You're sure?
I can...
I need to.
I already tried, but I'm sure he'll talk to the great...
I think I found.
So yeah, one of the Forgotlings,
I don't care if
the Whirlpools,
I will.
have been captured, and is not really with someone who wants to talk. So now we are going to take a swing at him, see if he actually wants to answer us. We do have the Arca, and that's considered a deadly weapons for these Forgotlings. And I do not know why Plum Bump is like the only one without a green validation sticker. It's like saying, oh yeah, you are allowed to be here. And that's a bit concerning.
Enforcer.
Anne, when I heard
I
of
took care of it.
good,
Chief Inspector Magnum.
splendid,
I'll do my best.
use any means.
I understand.
Good.
It'll be a great honor to get to see you work, Madam Enforcer.
I'll see.
So yeah, we are going to be the good cop here.
I'm always up.
You know who I.
You're the
There are two ways this could go. We could go the bad way or the good way. Of course, we have to take the good way.
You pollute.
Why are you defending the rebels? They're in.
When Forgotlings arrive from the ether, they are set.
All this rebel activity is orchestrated.
We're decentralized anarchists. Free.
We know that your fellow conspirators escaped through the.
Please tell me.
A wig.
A wig.
It proves that a Forgotling wearing a wig was.
You deduce that from a name and a piece of hair.
Well, it's certainly.
This
This is going.
of course not. A free.
You still call them friends?
Couldn't tell you even if I wanted to.
If you've never been to the sanctuary,
I didn't find that.
where did they?
I'm not betraying my.
I know how hard this must be for you, but we both want to see this conflict.
How
All I need is
Mr. Fig.
So it's not fake, it's Mr. Fig.
Often,
the old.
yeah, the entrance is in there.
You did the right thing.
Listen, look for Fig.
If I can talk some sense into Fig,
Good luck.
I'm leaving.
That was masterful.
Thank you, Chief Inspector.
Maybe I should come
I love the way he jumps. It's like he's a golden retriever. But okay, he is also, I think, our biggest fan.
Master.
And I will not be surprised if he doesn't have like a exact size cardboard box out of me inside his room or something like that. A body pillow. And
Don't be a stranger.
Toodaloo. I was afraid I didn't get the voice lines. You usually get them as soon as you go up the stairs, not at the end of the stairs. And that could be a bug.
They were certainly.
They're nervous.
Of course he is. You've seen.
No disrespect in
That's right.
The mood in town has changed.
Let them.
The town may not be the.
I have the art.
All I mean is, it's a maze in there.
So yeah, we are going to the old theater. But as we were just told, is a bit of a maze in the town. So as you can see, we are going to ways up, down, left and right. So it's going to take a bit of time to actually get into the theater. Doody doody dum da die. Oop.
I know where the roads in between lead, fools of more haste and less speed. When I hear about terrors and Tommy had to do a job.
Not you.
Ooh.
Let me in.
So yeah, of course she cannot get home because we have the blue light going on. As I said, Forgotlings cannot go through the light because it takes out the anima.
I can just stay here.
Yes, you can. I'm sorry. I'm the enforcer. I'm not the one who have control about these things.
What is going on?
Oh, the enforcer, thank the master.
No.
Yes, you.
What seems.
I have orders from Master Bonku to install a.
You can't just come into our community like that.
Like Master Bonku wants to see you eat. Oh, what?
Where's your twin shoe?
Yeah? No wonder someone forgot you.
I bet you're not even a real forgot. Shoot. Calm down.
They started it.
We're just. What's your.
Right.
Right.
That's right.
I'm not saying she's right. However.
I wonder if his name is right because he's a right shoe.
She can do
But yeah, the whole thing here is that, oh, right, is just going to put up a mirror.
Right. It's.
And the people around here do not want to because, like,
I understand your.
Bongo can listen to everything they do here, that's private, and then we're telling them,
You think I.
just change the angle of the mirror so that we can not see anything.
I thank you. I assure you, we ain't.
But yeah. It's just to showcase that the Forgotlings are a bit on the edge because Bongo is increasing the security around here. And something that's quite nifty, I can immediately take the anima out of this and still have the elevator go up. Usually the elevator will go down if it does not have anima. And now you're going to see some real police work because I am going to do what every decent police person do and intrude. Just go inside someone's home.
Who's that?
No warning or anything, I'm just enter someone's home. And you can see the sign says the theater is to the left. Nope, it's not. You have to go down here and do some real police work again. Hooray! You can see something to the right here. We are going to ignore it because it's some side content we are not really interested in right now. You are only going to see me skip a rocket that seems to be assembling. But never mind that, because now we are at the theater. I'm putting my money on purple Pegasus. Oh, come on, I wanted to hear what happened. Did Mahogany win? Did I lose? So yeah, he's speaking to us and keep interrupting with only like the first two words.
I like the.
Well, thank you. Let's continue.
In case you just tuned in, you're going to be sorry. You missed the Enforcer live in the studio with yours truly. And what do you think we had to say about the recent tightening of security in town?
I like the feeling.
You speak the truth, Madam Enforcer.
And yeah, completely ignore the tristes in here. I do not know who made them, but they are in perfect fit to me, even though I have never been into the theater. A bit scary when you think about it, of who could have made the fine tristes. But yeah, I follow this cat because it gave me side eyes. I could not go into the elevator. I was slow, and now we hear Fig talking to someone else. As we're going down the manual way, and right now I hope I can do this without problems. The code is always the same, but it's not completely easy to actually hit. It might turn one too far or one too low when you are moving it. But yeah, the code is Ophelio, and you know it from the ticket you got from the rebel. If you're reading it, it says Ophelio. You have to then spell it. And now we are into a bar, and I am wondering, what do Forgotling drinks in here? Do they even drink? Like, we have seen someone smoke, so do they drink? And what will they drink? Rainwater? Alcohol?
But if I find any.
I can respect that you've got a job to do.
So yeah, now we could run around and ask all the Forgotlings about the rebels, but we will find no clue here. So we are going to jump over, completely ignore everyone else, interrupt the theater here, and go up into the vents that's hidden.
You know she's coming for you, right? She's probably on her way right now.
Just do your part.
I will, but I'm not staying around for this.
What's that supposed to mean?
You're taking an unnecessary risk. I'm done here.
Hey, Bob.
We are going to figure out what they were talking about later, but all this vending make me feel like Batman.
Man, how clever move using the pipes. I must admit, I've been looking.
I'm the enforcer.
You've got style.
Don't.
It seems I only have a rebel.
So yeah, now we are coming up to a like longer chains sequence. You're going to see me not go all the way up of some of the ladders because they will break down if I actually do that. You can see those who will break down and those who will not by looking at them. If they do not have, if I can say, a top on them, they will then tear apart in the middle. I'm coming, Fig.
Oh, that didn't look too good. You didn't break a wing.
Come down here. Or never mind. You are going to let me come up to you.
There's simple limits in life, right? Here you go.
Well, thank you, Fig.
Come on, little hawk. You can do better than that.
Nowhere to run.
I'm afraid you're Ask yourself, who is Bob?
You can ask.
You're not good with words, little. Now that's impressed even me. Perhaps there's more to you than I thought. Now you almost have me.
And now I cannot use my wings anymore. I have to do everything the old dirty way.
What will you do if you
And yeah, he is now like talking to us, saying that, oh yeah, we are really only tagging machinery. We're not really tagging any one of the Forgotlings. This is your home, and the real home is not the human world, because you don't know the human world. You have never been to the human world. Something later, sorry, spoiling.
Are you coming now?
But he's like telling her this is the home. We don't need to go to the ether. He's kind enough to wait for me at least. I do like that we can see the tower in the background.
Careful, Anne.
And yeah, now we are not going to play as Anne anymore. She dies. She's going to be forgotten. Hence the name for the game, Forgotten Anne. Okay, she's fine. So yeah, coming up here we have the game's first and like more or less only real glitch. It's called the fast forward glitch. I only have one chance to perform it, so I hope that I can do it right. I think that's good enough. Yes, I got it. So as you can see, I now have a B underneath my arca. What sort of happening is that we have two text boxes. The A, as you see here, and the B. The A is just a normal text you have to go through, where B is usually things you can fast forward text. They are color schemed, where A is white, B is yellow. And what we just did, it was trigger both at the same time. It make it don't go jaw up, thank you. By trigger both at the same time, we essentially make it so that we have the B stored. It's very handy coming up, because the next cutscene where we have yellow text, B text, is not something we can fast forward. But since we have it stored, it's possible for us to actually use it to that cutscene, which is nice. And yeah, what's really attacking us is something called lost pieces. They are attracted to anima, but they hate light. Of course I cannot use... Whoa, that was funny. I cannot use my wings, because they are interrupting the flow of anima when they are on me. I cannot really do much as long as they're sticking to me. And you're going to see what is going to happen, and it's not intentional at all. Because all of this you see here is not something you could fast forward, but because we have it stored, and the whole sequence here is in yellow text, we now have the whole thing being able to skip fast forward.
Down here.
So we just got saved by someone I think we have seen before. And where are we now?
My fellow Forgotlings, we finally caught her. The one who steals the in.
What in the realm are you doing?
The Enforcer is on trial for
Does the enforcer have count?
So I'm now on trial. Nice.
fine. You speak for the girl. You suggesting
So yeah, we have the left side. Bulb. He is saying that we are a threat. We have the Arca. It can kill everyone in here if she wants to.
You understand?
And then we have Fig, who's like, oh, we haven't really done anything.
Or perhaps
We are just following Bungo's order. We are not doing it because we want to distill Forgotlings.
our own loyal Dilly was first in
And now Bomb is talking about the chances we had to distill some of the Forgotlings, but we haven't done it.
Pax helped us escape.
And Fig is kind enough to say that we haven't distilled anyone.
spoken to him after. Remember how she manipulated that neighborhood into setting up a mirror in the streets?
I'm not going to.
Of course.
You say
Don't act all innocent with me.
I'm not.
But of
I'd say she outsmarted us in
regardless, it's clear that the enforcer.
Calm down! Stop it! I can't defend all of her actions, but you heard how she reacted when I...
Stop it! Master Bonku is working hard.
We can't hold Anne responsible for what she's done while we're...
She's a threat.
Calm down! Quiet down, please! Anne is not a human being.
What? I'm not human.
Marcus keep...
What?
I'd like
I'm actually a Forgotling? Really? Blanket?
Fig is right. You're for what? I've known you my whole life, Anne. We're right.
Do you know where I'm from? Do you know?
Nonsense. Think about what
I came here together with Blanket as a baby.
If you all feel that removing her arca will make you feel safe, then we remove...
perfect. If anyone wishes to. That's what I thought.
So yeah, they are removing the Arca because it's a threat and no one really wants to, you know, house us if we have the Arca on. So it gets removed. We're seeing some old sort of memory.
Did you sleep?
It hurt.
I know.
You.
Well, at least Blanket is kind enough to housing us.
Instantly, dear. Krista.
But yeah, now we don't have the Arca anymore. So we're quite weak and feeble. We cannot run, we cannot jump. And it seems like only a Maya breeze will actually tumble us over. We are now in the sanctuary. I call it the hideout. And we are mostly just scouting around because we cannot sit still.
Get out of here, enforcer. This house is protected.
But yeah, what was talking that the Arca is helping us to not crystallize. It give us like an endless supply of anima. Not only it was possible to like take and store and move anima at will, but it gave us like an anima supply constantly. But now we don't have it, and that's why we're feeling weak.
I'm fine. You don't? Yes, You don't? Really? I'm fine. You can. You don't have to pretend to. I'm Jinx. You'll probably. You just like. You would. I'm a rebel. Yes. No. It's very simple. Who cares anyway? We change when we're faced with our. Thanks for.
Oh yeah, if anyone remember, at the train station, we were talking about a coffee grinder. He's here. He's doing cool with his cape. Oh yeah, Anne is also a bit scared because she's going to crystallize soon if she do not have the Arca. That was the one thing that made sure she didn't crystallize.
These Forgotlings died a natural death.
As you can see here, all the crystals in here are not Forgotlings that died naturally. When you're a Forgotling die naturally, they crystallize.
God keeps the arca
since we are Forgotling, we are then going to
And you'll just
like
be our
crystallize like this.
I believe in you. Here's the plan. Bob wants to use the Arca to attack.
How am I
I have a friend waiting.
But yeah,
time to lose.
but big Vic wants us to have the Arca back. He wants us to help him with something else. So we have to get the Arca back from Bomb. First of all, we are going to distract everyone else in the hideout. And Vic is very, very charismatic, so he's going to have a nice long speech about how to do like the next step of the plan. For us, we have to get the Arc back from Bomb, but we cannot steal it from him. We are not strong enough. But he's waiting for a specialist. And we are going to be the specialist. But we cannot come as we are now. But we may be able to come when we are a true Forgotling, both in form and spirit. So, how do we actually become a fully fledged Forgotling? Well, luckily, Vic knows someone who have the magical power of helping us turning into a Forgotling. It's none other than the wizard we met on the train. Hello, Quill.
Hello, I'm Quill.
What?
Let's get it.
Get what?
The disguise I made for.
And just like Power Rangers, we are going to transform.
Don't make
No, it's even better than I.
Real.
Here's the plan. Bulb,
how will you
I will present you to Bulb as the specialist. And when we're.
oh, but recognize
But yeah, we are afraid that he will understand our voice.
how can I keep
Trust me, Bulb will do the talking.
what if I'm
Then wave. Can you nod? Like you're. Ha! Yes! Ha. Now, let's have. Yes, it works. Now, let. That's fantastic.
So yeah, we are just not speaking. Bomb is going to do all the speaking for us. I will have everyone to look at the top right corner, because you're going to see the power of the wizard again as he's going to just slip through the environment, through walls into his position. You will be able to see him now sliding into his position.
themselves?
I say we need discipline
He is someone we should not question.
to provide that.
If that's what you want, only time will tell us.
There you are. Ready? Yes.
Oh yes, I am the specialist. I am the great Buxton.
Of course, you recognize the.
Oh, Great Boxton.
Yes, that's me.
Yeah, he doesn't talk.
Of course. Well, come with.
Keep him.
So, right now we are more or less going to agree to everything that Bomb is saying.
Mr. Boxton is the.
He's right after all, so why are we not agreeing to him?
But during the last mission, we sabotaged.
Oh yes.
See, that's news to. What about the workshop?
Oh yeah, there are guards everywhere.
Of course, our omniscient overlord.
Oh yes.
I see. Constant patrolling.
Oh yeah, you can never get in.
Say, Bulb, did you know that?
Really?
Oh yeah, I know a lot about the Arca. I definitely know as much, if not better, than Anne. Do you even believe that?
How the Arca works. If my theory is correct.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I can store anime. Oh yes, I'm 100% sure I can.
Big, that wooden wimp is too scared to use it.
Oh yeah, we are totally on the same page.
Such as yourself. Hey, you!
You are brilliant, Mr. Bomb.
Did you hear me?
Oh, of course not. I understand. Say, why don't you ask?
Oh, yes, I think you'll like this. My other theory is that the Arca could be among the.
Oh yeah, I'm 100% sure that theory is correct.
To think that I might have some.
Yes. Oh yes, yes, Fig.
What's going on? I thought.
Bomb. Oh, wait, Bomb, what are you doing? Leave our lizard alone. Wizard alone. Quill! Why do you do that?
Sorry about this, Mr.
And yeah, he's now going up to look at the Arca.
Staring at it.
So we are going to distract him.
Yes, I'm on my way. I don't understand.
Oh, you cannot bet on staying down here because there's something about the Arca, you see.
Yes, I'm on my way. We're here, now what is it? Why did you? You lured me down here, didn't you? You want the Arca for your...
I don't like that he now suspects us to wander the Arca for ourselves. Like, oh, we are going to take it or steal it. He then goes up and see, oh, it has been stolen. And apparently he's like, oh, I'm going to find that thief who stole the Arca. Even though he just accused us to wander for ourselves, so it will make sense that we are the thief, or at least working with the thief. But apparently not. So yeah, now Fig have the Arca. We don't need to be here anymore, so we can exit. Well, sort of exit. There is one bodyguard here. Oh yes, yes. Oh yeah, I'm here for an errand. Oh yeah, Bomb sent me. Yes. Oh yeah, it's very important. It's even worse than that. Thank you for letting me pass, good sir. And this is where I was on trial. As we continue out forward and out of this, I would say stronghold, the hideout. But unfortunately, we are too far away for Quill to supply us with his magical power, so we cannot sustain in our Forgotling state. It takes too much power. It exhausts us too much, and we are already weak. So here's a small maze. You're taking the left tunnel every time, and you can escape after going up an elevator. Doop. But Fake is not here.
He promised he'd be...
And that's a crystallization. Well, now we are going to be a crystal and play as Fake for the rest of the game. You know, Forgotten Anne and everything, you have to forget her. Ah, damn Fake. You are too quick. Game? Thank you. Apparently I was not really allowed to move. Well, I can see the joystick, the side. I have to specifically look at his face on his torso face, not his face where the face should be. His head. Oh yeah. We are like, oh, can we trust him? But he's saying, oh yeah, but do you trust Blanket? So yeah, we are going to follow Fig. Apparently he wants us to visit the power plant. That's something he wants to show us.
Come this way, Anne.
This plate...
Have you been...
No, I've never been all the way... I should call Master Bunky.
That's not a...
I usually report back...
Why don't you call him after I've shown you...
Yeah, Fake, I'm not really listening to you. I'm going to talk to Master Bungo. He's like my dad.
Master.
Anne?
I'm...
What mirror are you calling from?
I know, Master. I'm sorry.
Chief Inspector Magnum.
I followed him...
The sewers? I want you home immediately, Anne. Struck...
I can't come home now, Master.
What are you...
I'm sorry, Master. I can't...
I want you home.
What's it?
What?
What's...
You know about the plant.
I need...
Come home, Anne.
I'll come...
I'll explain it.
Goodbye, Master.
Wait. Be careful if you meet Fig.
Yes,
Remember.
Master Bunku?
Yeah, the connection suddenly cut off. It was Fig trying to get a like minecart going.
just making sure.
Actually, these choices here sort of matters. Mostly so you don't go in a ring, because you can do that. So now we have the nice body system. I have to sort of match fixed movement so that we move faster. But we are having a small talk, and it's going to be for around 2.5 minutes of just small talking.
Staying in shape is good.
So it's, I'm not saying it's boring. We are actually going to hear some of Fake's most dark secrets.
To be fair, she was a dummy.
So are you.
Touché. So what else do you do?
I collect things.
What kind of things?
Things that catch my eye. Things that feel nice when I hold them.
See? We already know each other a little better.
I have to admit, you're not all bad.
Why, thank you. Great, Madame Enforcer.
So Fig, what's with the wig?
Yeah, what about the wig?
The what? I'm not... It's not a...
It's a wig. I know you lost one at Central Station and you replaced that.
So, you found one of my mini dark secrets. Yes, I wear a wig. That doesn't make me a bad Forgotling.
No, but I do wonder what other dark secrets is he hiding?
Charisma.
Oh, I agree.
About the interruption of your call to Bunku.
Let's not talk about that.
Actually, do I still have the wig on me?
I'm sorry.
Can I give it back to Fig?
I've never had a chance before. Something important always came up. We're almost at the plant.
So yeah, we have never will be to the plant. So this is going to be the first time. Sadly, we are not going in the normal way through the plant, even though we are the enforcer. We are escorting Fig, and he is the leader of the rebels. So it's maybe not the best thing to just go through the main gate.
Fig,
Yeah?
you...
Well, the whole ether...
I am...
In the ether, Forgotling has a single purpose. The form we're given.
But... all...
If you don't realize you can be anything but a...
Once I reach the...
When I first arrived here, I had no clue who I was. Or...
You're serious.
Returning to the ether may...
So yeah, what we were just told that when you are in the ether, the human world, you are made for one purpose. I did not jump.
We don't have to sneak in.
You are only the form you are giving in the ether. So when you arrive to the realm and you're gaining sentience, you have no idea what to do, who you are, and your purpose here. But Bunku is giving you a purpose when you are arriving, and that's why he's like so highly valued and seen by all Forgotlings, because he's giving you another purpose other than the form you're given.
This door is...
Always complaining, are you not, Fig?
This must be where the prisoner...
The workers sleep here.
And you don't really remember this place. We skipped this as one of the cutscenes in the beginning,
Is that what I think it is?
This is what...
where Forgotlings come, they arrive here, and then they are like assigned their purpose, jobs, whatsoever. Can't be fast enough for that one. Just barely. I have found out that if you are jumping from underneath, there is a higher chance that you succeed on grabbing on, hanging on.
We'll just hitch a ride from the transport system again. Quick, grab my hand.
Damn it. Fine, I do it without. I've also wanted to try see if I could do it faster this way.
Come on, Anne.
I could not. Are you kidding me? I'm losing all my time now. But I have also wanted to try see if it was faster to do it manually. It's not, I found out. So yeah.
Nicely done, Anne.
Now I know that I'm losing time.
Over here.
Big? Thank you. I understand before because you were not ready to really grab my hand. And I missed every other opportunity to get hold of you.
We'll get our tickets to the Easter Bridge.
What do you mean?
Think about it. What's our guarantee that Master Bob... I can't believe how that validated Forgotten.
Let's go.
So yeah, the Forgotlings, they were just talking about, oh, are we sure we are actually going to go into the ether? Can we actually trust Bunkus words? Who knows? So I have never really found a way to do this section faster than this. I have tried, but we have, if I can say, different speeds. These containers, are different distance to each other. So when I come up here, it's too late for me to actually jump over. Thanks, Fig, for trying to encourage me to jump. But I have never made that jump before. So I'm always waiting for a container to drop down.
Nice jumping that. Jump up here, Anne.
Well, thank you for leaving me behind, Fig.
We'll meet up ahead.
We are taking in anima, and we are immediately taking out anima. Usually the elevator will not go up or stay up without any anima, and I'm soft locked. Okay, this is a terrible day for me. I can say that have never happened before. I have never been stuck in the corner like that. So yeah. Question is, should I just reset because I know now I cannot do it?
This way.
Do you ever think about our job?
Don't start that again.
I'm not. I'm just wondering if you ever feel bad.
Yes, I feel bad all the time.
I have lost 2 minutes. One is screwing around with Fig before, and now because I got stuck up there.
There are so many other places we could work.
Yes, I'm
Oh, it's so typical me.
buildings or set up security mirrors.
You know what I mean.
I don't have a clue. And if I were you,
Yes, we are going to overflow the anima system so that it breaks down.
I did it.
And now for what I will say the worst part of the game, the body system with the switches,
We need the
because we have to flip them at the same time.
3, 2, 1, go.
And Fig, he's not consistent in his way to say 3, 2, 1, go. First it's like 3, 2, 1, go. Don't say go down. And the second time here he is going to do it with a delay.
It's broken.
He's like waiting another second before saying go. I hate it.
Maybe there's a switch somewhere.
It's right here, Fig.
Nicely done, Anne. This way, Anne.
Come on. It's a
Oh, our wizard.
handed fake. I can make it worth your fee. Do you realize what a non-interest? You don't understand. I'm not crying. Come on. Yes. Could you?
No, not Quill, not our wizard. No. Ah.
Still, that is not protocol.
Oh, Fig.
Treat Forgotlings like
I'm going to revenge him, aren't I? Quill, you will never be forgotten. Our wizard. I will avenge you. And I will do it hard. Oh, oh, Fig. I mean, can you? Oh, I mean, isn't it possible for us to? Good idea. And let's take the stairs. Yes.
I'll follow your lead.
You should have started out by saying that in the beginning.
Fig.
Rennie, hi. I was.
I knew.
Then you also know what I'm here.
I can't. Fig. Oh, Fig. Is that true, Fig?
I was afraid you'd refuse to go if you knew.
Everything will.
I'm counting on it.
I'm reporting you to
Sorry.
So yeah, so Fig he works at the plant.
I don't want to hear it, Fig.
This way.
And of course, Anne is a bit angry because she didn't know anything, but Fig did.
You're right. Whatever happens, I want to be your
Fig.
Oof, yeah, that was a container full of Forgotlings that just got set dry and afterwards put it down into a furnace. Yeah. Oh, maybe that's a good reason why we have never will been to the plant. So yeah, we now see that Master Bunko, he has seen all the Forgotlings as cartoon characters, not real human being, and he wants to go home, and he wants Anne to go home with him, actually. You have to think that for Anne, so yeah, Fig, he wants to go home and have Anne with her. He's tired of being in this cartoon world, he seems. So and this is a small puzzle. Very easy because you could just do it here instead of going up and down constantly to open the doors. Yeah, but also think about all the Forgotlings we have sucked dry to maintain electricity for all the Forgotlings as well.
I understand. You have made your point. Stop this ad. Do not turn your back on me, Anne.
I do like that he says, don't turn your back on me, Anne, when Anne is turning around. Yoop. And that's the furnace. So I am going to pause. I'm going to pause when I can the time up because I have someone who's calling for me. I'll be right back. I'm back. My house kind of ruined, but also not so annoying, but the problems both her legs. She got a new knee not too long ago, so sometimes I'm helping her. I'm not so evil-hearted that I will not help her when she has some problems. So I will continue the timer in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, wait, I'm over here. I'm already like 2 minutes behind, so it's not big deal anyway. About the timer.
To the bleater. Take this.
If you do this, you are just a thing like them.
No one empathizes with the monster.
Stop it, this instant. I took you in when no one else would. You made a world for us. What did you do?
So yeah, the whole power plant is now going to explode. And we have to make an exit. Luckily, Fig knows one exit up here, so we are going to follow him.
There used to be a lot.
I don't see it, Fig.
We'll never make that.
Okay, we do not have an exit.
I'm done making bad.
This is a bad choice,
I do like that she's saying I'm done making bad choices and then jumping over when she knows the wings cannot like carry both of them. He just said it like, oh, the wings cannot carry both of us. I'm done taking dumb decisions and then jump over with 2 people when she knows that the wings cannot handle it. That sounds like a, I would say,
I don't think
a dumb choice.
I don't care about my
Come on, Anne. You heard Bonk. Take my hand.
wait.
What are you doing? What's wrong?
I need
We don't have time for this.
everything.
I'm sorry I put you through this.
I need to
We can't let the others down.
everyone.
I need you to be strong.
You've turned
Can we do this?
even know
We don't have.
ever since you brought me into
Anne,
you're just like everyone else. You'll say anything to get me to do
Anne, please.
leave me.
Do what you need to do.
Fig. Fig, wait, come back, Fig. Fig!
I cannot stand her anger. You have to think that the whole world in one day was just turned around. She got told you're a Forgotling, was seeing that the Forgotlings she cares about being killed, and her like adoptive father is killing off like all the Forgotlings. And that's like the power to the whole city is to kill off Forgotlings. You don't really know who she is, who Master Bonk really is anymore, who can she actually trust. I understand her confusion and anger. But after running away, we see that our Arca is reacting to something. Let's see what it's reacting to, shall we? We found 2 broken legs. Oof, and a broken ankle. And a door. With some kind of puzzle lock on it. It's the second one of the game. And is a bit more complicated, as you can see. Oh, I need you up here. You down here. It's a fairly simple puzzle. You just have to think making a square. And I usually don't say go into the light, but we don't really have anything else to do. And, well, why not? Ooh.
Can you feel the grass? The wind on you might find it overwhelming.
Where am I?
You are wandering in a memory of the place you call the ether. The
So yeah, the one talking to us is called the Caretaker.
Forgotlings left.
The Caretaker you can see as like the god or deity of this world. And we are showing memories of the ether with help of crystals. And as you know, crystals are Forgotlings that have died a natural death.
Hunting it wherever you see it.
Okay. I've never seen it not spawn both in at the same time. So, whoop. The Caretaker, as I said, is a god, but seems to be very passive. All things we are seeing or shown is said to be from crystals. And we are here being like told, oh yeah, we humans, we make things too fast and then we forget all the old things. And where does all the old things end up? Well, they end up in here. So you can sort of say that the realm is just a big dumpster. Freedom! Oh, shit. Okay, broken leg again. And now we're coming up to some sort of puzzle. As you can see, there's now two ends, and I control both ends at the same time. With one joystick. So I just have to control both at the same time.
In this world, Bonku displayed unique examples of his beautiful handcraft. But the world has Bonku formed a wish and disappeared inside.
So yeah, the world sort of forgot him. And now Bonku will want to return back home.
Bonku has planted you here, and your
And now we have like the real puzzle with both ends. Oh, as I said, I control both at the same time. So it can be a bit confusing, at least over to this puzzle. Where you have to move the mirror end back and forth. But after you have done it a few times, you learn how to really control and make it much easier. Freedom! Never mind.
You don't know your own story.
Sorry. So now we are going to see a memory about our past. A small headphone warning. When you see a car, it's going to be loud very soon after.
I'm not the father, that's for sure.
This will keep you warm. Don't go. Why are you showing
Your past?
Why would you give me?
And always take anger. Then you know why she's called the Hawk. And I found this place to be a bit weird. It's called the White Void, or the White Room. I do not really know the purpose of this place story-wise, but I have a suspicion that this is a playtester room for all the animations. I do not really know why we have it in the game in the first place, because we are not really learning or told something new. We are just going through all animations in this room. I'm taking a circular path because I found the ending to be more funnier that way. But there's one thing that I've been thinking about, is our mother must really like hate us or something. Because oh no, I didn't want to go up. Because in the ending you have two choices, and one of the choices is to go to the ether. You get a post-credit scene, thank you, and that post-credit scene shows that, oh, you end up here as a baby, like 10 minutes after your mom sent you down the river. And that means you have already been forgotten. Like, your mother, as soon as she did this, she was like, okay, now she's not longer my responsibility and forgetting about us. Into the realm.
Our time together.
I have so many.
The only question you need to
Bonku is the closest I have to family.
I am not sure.
What do you expect?
This is the oldest part of the caves. This is where the world of the inside the corner. Bonku ripped it out and split it in two. One for you and one for him. Our world,
I will go to the tower and
where you belong, is a choice you.
So yeah, we were just told that right here we once had something called the cornerstone. Bonku came, he stole it, he took some pieces out of it, and those pieces are now the Arcas. That's why we are not going to crystallize no matter what, because the cornerstone keeps supplying us with anima. That's also the reason why we can control anima as we do, because that's part of like the caretaker, the world, and this world cannot survive without the cornerstone. So if we are going through with the ether bridge, this world will be doomed. Okay, now we have to wait. So yeah, we have like 3 minutes, nothing really going on. I also feel that something else should happen. Maybe some memories, storylines with Anne when she was young, together with Bonku, maybe some Forgotlings. Because 3 minutes with nothing really going on seems weird. Because if you just want to show time pass, like a day pass here, you could do it faster. In my opinion. Just go to night and then to next day with the sky. Oop. But when you think about the whole game in by itself, it's rather dark actually. Because Forgotlings, as we were showing at the power plant, they are being melted down after we have taken out their anime supply. It just means that something maybe like the train, who's saying that it's not like thousands Forgotlings with metal parts on them that have been turned into parts to make something like the train, parts of the tower, parts of the ether bridge. Who says that our cloth is not part or has been a Forgotling at some point? You can sort of understand now why Forgotlings fear Master Bonko as well as Anne. Sure, they're still working for Master Bonko. A lot of Forgotlings do it because they don't really know what's going on. But even those who are going on, I think it's more like, okay, as long as I just keep quiet about it, I'm not going to get distilled because I will not be branded as a rebel. So yeah, Bonko is ruling with a bit of an iron fist in this world. We are soon going to get into harbor. I forget it always takes longer than expected, like 30 seconds, so... Yeah, Anne wakes up and is like, oh, I should probably find Fig. So onwards we go. We are just going to ignore everything right here because it takes time to, you know, investigate. Sadly, we do not have our wings, so we have to jump the old way. Ah, finally out of the hole.
It's completely destroyed.
Oh, we are at the hideout and we can see everything burned and... Oh yeah, the Forgotlings are dead.
You! What are you doing?
No.
This is all your
No. Not you, Fig.
fault here. Leave us alone. Get out right now.
They could not...
Oh, Anne.
No. No. Not you, Fig.
Responsible for
You're right. No, he's right.
And we should not have left him. We should have followed him. We could have saved him. We could have saved everyone. You will never be forgotten, Fig.
what's happening.
What's going on? It cannot really be. I mean, Bomb did theorize about it. We skipped quickly over it, but I don't think it can be true that our Arca truly can do something like this, right?
Where's Anne?
Impossible.
Fig?
What did you do to me?
I don't know.
I was gone.
I'm so sorry, Fig.
I guess a stupid soulless thing like myself will have to settle for that.
Oh, thank God, Fig.
Leave it.
You think I'd leave you in charge?
Okay, he's fine.
What happened after I left?
The short version? I met a spirit in there, and she changed my Arca somehow. She told...
Bob, she met the caretaker.
The caretaker.
A spirit in a cave? A first memory?
I don't care. But if our Arca can revive distilled Forgotten,
Let's do it.
wonderful.
I'm joining.
Well, I guess that's better than nothing. I have a plan.
I'm doing this so no forgot...
I couldn't have put it...
Fig, why...
No, Reed.
There are a lot of distilled
When
forgotten...
you're done, let's...
Yeah, why didn't you take a coffee grinder? So yeah, we are now going out And reviving all the Forgotlings. There are 8 in total.
You're back.
Thank you.
Oof. Oof. You just hear the poof. Maybe because we are forgetting and doesn't really take damage from falling.
Thank you.
I do like that we can turn around and like not talking to her at all. And these are the first 3 Forgotlings.
That's a little more. Thank you.
Yeah, I would say you usually should not go towards the light, but last time I did it, I met the caretaker, so I'm fine with you doing the same. Going up, 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 going up, 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 da 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 da, hope. So yeah, nothing much is really going on right now as we are going to revive all the Forgotlings. Taking this with me.
Not.
I'm not?
Yes, you are not. Oh no, you are not? Huh.
You never told me what happened.
It's a long and sad story.
You're right.
Yeah, we are just going to not hear the story about what happened in here. We have Forgotlings to just one step away. Forgotlings to revive.
I'm up.
Welcome back.
Enforcer?
Don't worry about that.
And I'm moving a bit back because I cannot recharge my archer if I'm standing on top of it, so I have to enter. And the last Forgotling is quite hidden, actually. I cannot go down. He is right here. I know it is not the last one, but it's the one you can skip or miss the most. And of course our friend, the knight.
Well,
Truly an honorable. Exactly how we can take Bonk. All right. I look forward to. Recently, I spoke to a Forgotling with.
You spoke to a Forgotling, an expert?
I'm afraid I have
what?
The great box Buxton.
this the bravest.
Oh, thank you for those words, but that was me. I mean, I do like you value the great Buxton's viewpoints and praise him, even though you accused him for stealing the archer, or at least wanted to steal the archer.
He's right.
Let me round up my.
Once Fig and I are inside the tower, we can turn.
When we see the security system.
All right, but I want to speak to Bonku before you.
Anna's right. Fiscal con.
Yes.
Now that's. I'm sure.
I wish you. The journey is dangerous. The town will.
What about the thing? That's just a story.
Let's not start with the ghost stories. I think we all.
The thing, ghost stories, something in the tower, yeah, it's not a red flag at all.
Good evening, Anne. The bed is...
I am.
So yeah, we are going to sleep because we are all tired.
Blanket? Never mind.
Sleep?
Yeah, we are just going to sleep.
I cannot believe I have to adjust this thing.
I want to be.
Oh, you will.
Why do I?
Because you are.
Will always.
Of course.
Child Anne is very cute.
Time to get up, blanket.
Blanket?
Blanket.
No,
My blanket.
not blanket as well.
Morning, Anne. Ready to go? Oh, are you all right?
Yes.
I'm right,
I had to
but
talk to her last night.
She already knew. I'll have someone move.
Thank you.
Blanket, I'll miss you as well.
Over here, Anne. We'll take this lift up.
All but the scrappers to gather us group.
Which way do you...
If we want to keep out of Bonku,
You know the lower...
we'll make it.
So yeah. Now we have to infiltrate the tower. And we're coming up for not a hard puzzle, but I will more say an annoying puzzle. Because it's simple, but it's very easy to screw it over.
Uh-oh. Sense lost pieces.
I cannot see what I'm exactly going. So yeah, what I want is all the lost pieces on this side of the line. Oh, that was actually lucky. So so all the lost pieces has to be on the other side, so that we can send like power over to here, so the game will come up. It will not really do it if we have them on like the other side of the gate. It's very difficult if there are something over there. And sometimes the lost pieces move faster than the gate actually goes up. So you have to like redo the puzzle again. And yeah, as we are backtracking, as you can see, this seems familiar. We decided to say we are ignoring the right path, but now we are actually going to take it.
Probably climb Daisy's rocket to get out that way. The rocket is gone.
Flying to the ether.
I guess we'll never know. What's that?
Anne! Anne!
So yeah, as I said, and the rocket is not here anymore. Probably flying into the ether, who knows. And for some reason the lost pieces want to help us now, even though they just tried to kill us.
At least we're safe now. Let's hope they...
I'm not sure.
Remember that it wasn't the...
Feels like another life.
You think you can convince me otherwise? You're a rebel?
We're free.
I want you. Who cares?
Yeah, you don't fool us.
All I want
So
is to get back to the ether.
And that's all I
yeah.
Oh, what?
As you can see, everyone is like on the edge. You have to think that the power plant have been blown up, the tower have been locked down. Forgotlings do not know if we can trust me, trust Bonku. A lot of Forgotlings who have worked with Bonku wants to go back to the ether, but now he has shot himself in, so who can or cannot go into the ether.
Chief Inspector Magnum, I can handle
So it's sustainable that all the Forgotlings are like on the edge.
over this way.
And I hope I can make this jump correctly, because I am terrible at it. I did it. Oh, I didn't do it because I could then jump down to here immediately. But it's okay. I do find it funny that we were told, oh yeah, we are going to, you know, blow up the power plant, and then the whole town will have no animal left to, you know, have power. But we see right now that there's a lot of power apparently still in the city. Oh.
Don't act so innocent.
did my the enforcer. Oh, that's weird.
Wait!
I've
Forgotten how she inspired.
I guess she did...
Stop being such a pain, Ted.
That walkie quiet. What do you think about this walkie-talkie?
Oh yeah, I have an idea. I could revive the walkie-talkie. But the other convinced me I should probably not do it.
Probably right.
And it's a good thing that I'm not reviving the walkie-talkie, because if I do, he's going to wake up, turn the depleter around, and kill everyone else.
I don't think I can make that.
Come on, Anne. You can do it.
I do like that she says, I don't think I make that jump. We have done that multiple times in the gameplay.
Take another round. Yes, sir.
Look,
Don't worry.
about that.
The plan is,
What?
we pretend that I went undercover to catch you.
I was distilled once and
Magnum needs to see me distill you. He is.
you promised.
I trusted you.
What do you want?
We jumped down in front of everyone. Mr. Fig! I finally.
Stay your hand. The darkness of your...
Yes!
Come on, the theater was your hideout, Fake. This should be the best thing you can do right now is acting.
Someone's up there. Lump 'em.
Ah, goddamn, another broken leg. And really like to fall down in this game.
Mr. Fig! At last, I have you!
Oh, had I but known that the enforcer was on an under...
Yes, I would.
So, this is how it ends. The terminus of my life has arrived.
Fig! What?
I have arrived at...
Indeed, you have.
Oh, if only you...
I hate this is a bit of a speedrun, sort of, because
No, you
this is
don't.
actually really fun, because Fig, he keeps talking for like 3-5 minutes. Unfortunately, we cannot hear that, because it takes too much time.
This was your plan. I told you, didn't I tell you? What a plan. What a scheme. What a
Talent.
bravo, enforcer.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Something not right.
You're right. We have to celebrate.
No need. Everything is fine the way it is. The rebel leader was finally caught.
By me, the enforcer.
Let me just get him on the train to the tower, and you can all go about your business.
Yes, let's get on the train.
Plumbum, seal, fig, and ox.
Yes, seal in that no-good wooden traitor and get him on the train.
Just a moment.
Endorser have not word at all.
We can trust Plum Bum with this, Madam Endorser. Madam Enforcer. Allow me to escort you. I never imagined that my first time in the VIP lounge would be in your company.
Chief Inspector Magnum, you are always welcome to call me the endorser. So yeah, Fig is distilled. He's now trapped inside a wooden box. We are not entirely sure what to do now. But we have to sort of distract the police.
Get any better than this? I can't.
Sure.
And for that we need to find some sort of idea.
A rebel.
Well, I would hurry out of this lounge.
So we are going out scouting, see if we may be able to figure out an idea to what to do, so that we are unnoticed.
Smell of victory.
Yes.
The rebels are coming.
Yes. Everything. Well,
Imagine that rebel leader in there.
let's go in.
I can't tell you how great it feels to finally get rid of these pesky rebels. Bet you planned this all out.
Well, one thing we can do, we can blow up all the lights inside the train.
The rebels! They're attacking! Hey, we gotta get down. One of us should stay with you, Madam.
You, Chief Inspector.
Well, get a move on. Yes, sir.
So yeah, we are going to investigate. Oh no, a rebel!
Help, I'm trapped.
Yes, the rebel got you. Magnum?
You gotta do everything yourself, Madam.
Oh, I actually did not know there was a trigger there. Good to know, actually.
Deputy? Yes, what's wrong? I'm trapped. I'll get you out later.
Oh yeah, you're going to help him very, very much.
Get me out of. Is that you, you big trunk?
Yes, sir, me.
So, Fig, I have some good news, some bad news. What do you want to hear first?
man.
Well,
That's the...
Plum Bum put a huge cargo.
You can leave.
Once we reach the station.
Then why did you revive me?
Oh, I can just distill.
No, just...
That's on. Why do you distill me now? Like, bring me back alive now. I can just distill you again.
Sorry.
Yeah, that were no weapons, sorry.
Here we are, Tower Ground Station.
Sing a dong. It takes a long time for the train to just stop. Hey, Sekti!
Welcome to Tower Ground.
I need to get.
I'm the station master.
You're the station master now.
Is that so? Master Bunku.
Oh, whatever it was. You really want me to believe that?
Oh yeah, I didn't destroy the entire plant.
Documentation.
Oh, yes. You see,
Trust anyone
you see,
After...
I have done nothing. I'm just blaming Sekti.
escort Sekti to the central station.
A promotion?
I'm sure we can find a title better.
That would be a dream come true, madam.
You've always been my.
Right away, madam. Quiet.
Oh yeah. Just shift the blame to someone else and then tell the police you could get a new promotion. That's how you get out of out of every problem. So yeah, we can now take this small train back to the tower. We are going through, you could see like the workplace where we met Tiffany. You can even see the destroyed power plant in the background. And fun enough, these choices here is very important, because if you're taking them wrong, you have to actually distill Tiffany.
Out there, but it's me, Anne.
So it's very important what you're talking about here.
Tower.
Very evil, but as I said, the pacifist category.
I don't know, Tiffany. You only need to believe one thing.
Oh yeah,
To me, Anne.
the one Forgotling I was allowed to distill was Fig at the train.
Anne. I'm sorry to you, but I'm trying to feel sorry for you, Anne. I'm sorry you. Goodbye, Tiffany. Leave me alone.
It's very important I have this for upcoming puzzle.
I used to come here every day.
Sometimes
That's no reason.
you didn't give up.
You could actually go to the right here. There's nothing really important to the right of the tower, but you will encounter a pillow who's painting the tower, and it's very, very funny, sort of, that he do not know what have happened throughout the whole story. He has just been painting the tower, and we could be evil to him and say that you are never going to be done by painting the tower. Just stop. But we can also encourage him and say, keep doing what you're doing. You're doing a great job. Because he is actually liking the whole job. So, I just found it, I don't know, I actually think that's one of the most evil acts we are doing in the game. Or can do in the game. Just sort of mocking him for trying to do what he loves, painting the tower. His purpose is to do that, and he like it. Well, as long as you are not intruding in my bedroom, I'm fine.
And
Impressive.
Actually, I'm fine with you to be in my bedroom, Fig. I'm thinking we are going to have a nice time. unfortunately, we have to do something about Master Bonku first. So here we have the third and last puzzle gate. And you can see there are many more discs we have to move on.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
And we are. This is not really a hard puzzle, but you have to move a lot of the disc multiple times, as you can see, and it usually the bottom disc you have to move back and forth because you need this disc to glow and this disc on the top to have a straight line down. But as soon as you have that, everything just go into places because the top layer just has to switch. And now we have to wait for Vic to want to join us. Always take his sweet time, right?
I haven't been here.
Up it.
This is the core chamber. Bonku taught me.
Not exactly.
Bonku didn't know, of course. It didn't used to be this cold in here. Looks different too.
What if Bonku...
Then he'll turn on the ether bridge. But he'll listen. I know he will.
Whatever...
So yeah, we are going to slowly ascend the tower with this construction. The moving platforms are following like my analog stick, but they are not doing it always. And they are not the fastest to move farther all the time. And yeah, you can hear when it's like doing something it do not want to do. You can hear like clock, 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 clock sound. I hate it, but something just happened. That's just how it is. And this one is usually always slow around these corners. No matter what, it's always slow. Yeah, sadly I cannot do that because I don't have my wings. So I'm just going to move these platforms to get over to Fake. But now we have some time with nothing will go on. Of course we're having a bit of small talking.
Did you really work at the plant?
I actually designed parts of it. Back then, I thought it would be a power plant using anima from crystals.
And when you found out what it was?
I knew I had to stop it. Not just the plant, Bonku as well. I explained my thoughts to Rini, the supervisor of the plant, remember?
How could I forget?
We were pretty close back then. She ratted me out.
And yeah, it's very important for me to actually... Oh, I do not know why the camera did not move. It's very important that I go a bit to the left before jumping down because I can overshoot.
That was risky.
It worked, didn't it?
Guess we'll find out.
So now we are in Bonku's home and my childhood home.
This not here. He'll be at the
Pretty photo.
I'd stand on that balcony every night. Close my eyes. You know he got me a bike for my birthday once? It was this horrible old thing he...
Yeah, that bike was probably a Forgotling.
Fig.
Take a look at this place, Anne.
Behind the store is Bonku's private study. I was never allowed in here. This is the place closest to the ether. Bonku went in here when he wanted to...
Why didn't he like...
He never told...
So yeah, this is a study room. You can see a lot of books, lot of them. But something that's hidden behind everything is like this one here, some anime, and this. When I played first time, I did not know I could go down there. I was lost for so long because I could not find the right way. But yeah, we have to shut down the security system. Bomb will be happy about that. He's waiting for us to do it actually. And it's rather easy to turn off the security system because it's just a lot of switches you have to do. And is very kind to us actually, because when you have turned off one switch, it gives you a platform to go over to the other switch to turn off everything else. The last switch we are going to take after this one is at the very bottom. And yes, you could take, you know, the platform all the way down, but the gravity is still faster. That's the security down.
Let's hope we.
Oh, flashing. But yeah, oh, yeah, we're just going to ignore him, Fake. He can just do his own show. We don't need Bomb for this. I hope you will like the word TikTok, because we're going to hear that a lot. So there, this is the thing in the tower. The name is Tink, and Tink is like connected to all the mirrors and anime supplies, so Tink knows what have happened throughout the whole story. And right now Tink is a little bit, if I can say, power hungry. And Tink is like, oh, I know all the truth. I know you, and we have to make our choices very, very importantly here. Because if we don't do the right thing, we have to end up distilling Tink. And if we distill Tink, that means we are losing to the Pacefist run. So yeah, this is a jumping puzzle. It's very easy. You just keep jumping to the left. But one thing that's really, really evil, in my opinion, in this game, at least here, is you're going to the pacifist route. Tink is going to ask you, are you going to distill me? Where we're saying, no, we cannot distill you, Tink. And later, she's going again to ask us, hey, will you distill me? And you have to say, yes, we will distill you, if needed. In a pacifist run where you do not want to say you will distill her. So that's like the evil's trap in this game. The evil's trap. Yep. I wish we could have done this in our base and do it faster. Yeah, do you want to distill me? I cannot distill you.
You insist on seeing it that way.
And we need to get going. Are you hearing this? Everyone is self-serving creatures. Only
Not
and enough talk.
I can't. Tank and I grew up together.
And she's
I need to can understand.
You think you can understand yourself. See? What
I've always.
isn't it true that you only care about others?
The choices you are taking here depends on what you have done throughout the game, especially these two places throughout the story.
You just told me.
I can't distill you, Tink.
From time to time you act with
Mr. Fig, as many call him, often hangs out at a bar downtown called Scrappers. You know, where they record Realm Radio.
It was possible for us to just completely more or less ignore him and distill him,
Take this ticket.
but we didn't do that.
You could. I've always helped.
you know that a helping hand.
What do you think about that? I guess we
This is sort of weird because we just said, oh yeah, redirect the mirror.
comes down. You let him leave quietly.
Deal.
Agreed.
I must admit, you surprise me, I've asked you before.
Yes, Tink.
And now she asked, like, oh, will you distill me to talk to Master Bongo? Yes, we will.
Without asking why.
And I found it so weird and evil.
But I am my own master. Cannot reconcile.
And she then have a meltdown because we have waking her up from her, like, if I can say, power surge. So all that's left now is to talk to Master Bongo. I'm a bit sad when I see the timer because I might have been closer if I was so unlucky.
I will always.
See you around.
Think.
What's wrong?
I'm not sure I can do this alone.
You never have.
Thank you, Fake, for sticking with me.
Where is he?
So Master Bongo is not here, but we have the Ether Bridge complete.
The Ether Bridge.
And over to the other side we have the Cornerstone.
What's that?
That must be the cornerstone.
And you have to interact with these two objects for Master Bongo to ascend or descend.
Bonku, give it.
Fig. Let.
What?
Stop it! Please.
I'm okay. You finally came. And you brought company.
I never left you. I'm here to beg.
This is not war. It's the finish.
We could start over. Forget all this.
We don't belong here.
We're forgotten too.
What about your mother, Anne? Don't you want to see her?
You can't force.
With you and your Arca here, we just need to turn on the Ether Bridge.
It's what you've always.
We cannot.
Baku, please don't turn it on. Think of all the Forgotlings. They're just like you and me.
No need to worry, Anne, dear. In a matter of minutes, our new life begins.
So yeah, he is trying to power up the Ether Bridge. We could try and delay him, but it only, you know, defeat the purpose of a speedrun. I do wonder if I'll be 2 minutes late?
It works.
At least 1.5.
Baku, you do this.
So you have finally met the witch. Anne, wake up. Do you not see we are living? Anne, we can finally go.
Did you leave with.
Anne, you. This is gonna long. Stay back. I don't care. Stand back.
Oh, Bomb, I salute you. You're doing what you found right, and that was to stop Master Bongo. And you did well. So that time is coming up right soon. We have to take a choice. Save the world, doom the world.
You will
And timer stops when that happens.
I can feel my old strength once again.
And I'm choosing safety mode since I am closer to the cornerstone.
Cornerstone now. The time
And time. Okay. I was in a bit of disbelief. I'll talk about it later.
Why did you do that? You could have saved yourself.
Vic, I have to go.
No! Wait, please.
Will you help me get over to Bunk?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have showed you the plant. I should have never have contacted you. I should have done this alone. I'm sorry.
You could never have done this alone.
You're right about that.
Vic, I'm glad I met you.
Goodbye.
And why?
The world has abandoned us, Master.
I've let us down.
Master!
Yeah, now some post-credit scenes we are going to take afterwards. But I had the feeling that, oh, could I really like get a new record or get close to it, because my latest attempts I've always been like a whole minute late. Right now I am under a minute, and I know that I lost time 2 places. One was where I didn't grab onto Fig, and the other one where I floated at the corner of one of the containers, and I had to run back and redo it, losing time. So maybe that's no real problem. I also took a wrong voice selection when I talked to Master Banku at the factory. Because if I'm kind and say, oh, I also want to go home, is actually a pretty long talk. Compared to say that it's too late, Master Banku, you have done all this. But yeah, that was Forgotten, and after this I will try out the demo for the sequel game, Forgotlings. It's a small demo, as I understand it, where you can test out the combat. But I'm interested to see how it is. It's one of the most important things when you're thinking about it. But yeah, in these after credits, it's possible to talk to some Forgotlings, but you can only talk to 2 at a time. 3 if you really want to, but there are 2 Forgotlings, like to the left of you and 2 to the right of you. I'm thinking of taking the 2 to the right. Bridge unlocked. The caretakers strive to treat everyone equally and peacefully. Rarely seeking to influence the world, the caretaker observes life as it unfolds.
a couple of weeks now. Everyone came. We carried your crystal down from the tower. Many still don't understand what happened. Some even think we're still going back to the ether. I miss you, Anne.
The music.
So much that my joints hurt. I guess that's the cost of remembering. It hurts that only your memory is with us. But I would rather have it that way than to never have known you. Forever your friend, Fig.
Fig, you're better doing poetry than you are at the theater.
Fig?
Oh, Tiffany, right? I'm sorry. Our last meeting really wasn't...
No need to mention that. Times have changed.
What are you doing now?
I'm conducting tours of the tower grounds. Many Forgotlings have never seen them, you know?
That sounds interesting.
Someone has to pass on the knowledge, right?
I might show up one day.
Please do. I'd be happy to tell you all the stories. What are you doing?
We've rebuilt the sanctuary into a library.
Oh, that's a fantastic idea, Fig. I must find the time to see that very soon. Oh, sorry. I have to go. I've got a tour crowd waiting for me at the central station. It was nice to see you again, Fig.
You too, Tiffany.
I beg your pardon, but aren't you Mr. Fig?
Yes, I am. Hi, how are you?
It's a pleasure to finally meet you. I was a big fan of your work.
Well, thank you. It didn't really pan out the way I imagined.
It never does it? I'm sorry, I'm keeping you.
No, not at all. Were you ever at the sanctuary? I don't remember seeing you there.
I steered clear of that whole business.
Yeah, I can understand why. Oh, you should come visit us now, though. You like reading, right?
It's my whole life.
We've rebuilt the sanctuary into a library. We could use someone who handles literature with respect. Are you interested?
That would be a dream come true, to be honest.
I'm not good at sorting and categorizing.
I was built for that.
Then you'll fit right in.
Literally.
Yeah, literally. Let's go take a look.
I'm right behind you.
Yeah, as you can see, in just a couple of weeks, everything have been crystallized because Forgotlings, they are not being distilled. So, who to say that Master Bongo was really evil in that way? Because he makes sure the world did not populate, if I can say that, with crystals everywhere. Who's to say? And exit. But yeah, that was Forgotten and the Pacefist run. I'm just going to close down my splits and game as well. And I'm thinking of going straight over to the demo. If it will run? Question mark? Ah. And we should also have sound. So I do not know if I'm allowed to do this at all, but I have not been told that I cannot share it. So there are apparently 4 achievements already to it. Complete the demo, win a game of NIA, I think it's the board game that's in the game. Then the rule about that. Berserk is disarm all enemies. Solid effect, complete demo unspotted. So unspotted means apparently that I can do it without being spotted. There are stealth mechanics in the game, but I don't think you could do everything in one playthrough, because if you have to disarm all enemies, you probably also need to fight them and be spotted. Okay, I can use controller. But what do we have of controlling? So sheet on sheet. Memory and deck. Settings. Inner invite and observe. Interacting. Jumping. Combat circle. Attack. Choice circle. Confront. I know we have options we can do, so L, dash forward, backwards, a bit of, if I can sort of say it, Bloodborne-ish. You can step forward, step backwards. You can block, you can attack. I'm not entirely sure what blitz is. You can stab by doing that and heavy step down. It's a bit weird. Crouch or hide behind an enemy to enable a powerful surprise attack. And the fast forward cutscenes is on a whole other button than what I'm used to. Makes sense. I'm going to probably do this a few times. The following demo section showcases some core combat mechanics in Forgotlings. Difficult is set to normal. In the final game you will have difficulty options. All aspects from visual to auditory do not represent the final quality of the game. I think if this is going to be speedrun, it's going to be on easy mode. I'm probably going to play first time normally and then I'll do it the easy way, if I ever going to speedrun this. In Forgotlings, you control a Forgotling named Fig, a posing doll. Forgotlings are objects from the human world waking up as sentient creatures in the Forgotten Lands. Fig is a particularly gifted newspawn, quick at adapting to his surroundings. After escaping the newspawn trade, he finds himself among friends who believe he could make a difference in a world fractured by warring tribes. Is this not a sequel maybe? Maybe this is where he was younger, before he actually came to the realm? How big is the realm then? Maybe the realm is enormous, like a whole world. And he ended up here before coming to the realm and became like a rebel leader. And that's why he learned how to fence, climb, got the wig. Who knows? Fig decides to seek out a sage on top of the Agora mountain for console. But the way up is ridden with bandits scavenging for lost artifacts on this ancient sacred mountain. Oh, you can jump high. So I cannot attack yet, it seems. This place is infected with bandits. We cannot hear Fig's voice. I'm not sure if it's the same. I think it was the same voice actor. I need to be careful and proceed without alerting anyone. That's where I need to go. Go get to that exit over there. is a stun? Wait, is that in my face? Oh, I need to slow this down. I'm not sure if it's in my face or something I shoot out. How do I crouch? Standard totem. All balls come with the standard 2 black and white inner totems. Can I modify dagger? Okay, I think I have everything I need. Can I? I cannot jump when I... nope, I'm tagging. Oh, I probably have to... Pick can wall jump while in air or near a wall. Press B to wall jump. While hanging, brains from the wall and jump B. Ah, okay. But it's not like I'm... Oh, wait, I'm stupid. It's not a button that made me crouch. I can't crouch by myself. But can I do it while I am... Oh. There is an enemy hut right here. Is that class? What's he going... What he's doing here? Okay, so his name is probably class. Alright, I need to somehow get past these attentive lizard first. Perhaps I could lure him away from his patrolling. Can I route at the same time? Yes. No. Okay, it's very, very finicky about you crouching and moving at the same time. Oh. I do not know if I'm being spotted by doing this. I'm not. Can I jump up to here? I have no idea what it is. Currency? What does X mean? We're in the middle of an enemy camp. But alright, if you don't mind, let's play. Ah, pff, okay, I have nothing to take, except inner coin. Pool the inner coin sides to real players' color. Y players. Who's the Y player? What does this do? Ah, okay. So that's how we determine. Fine, I guess. Opponent's turn. Use power to move Zone of Stone to an adjacent free spot. Here. Activate Power Stone. I think. So enter. My problem is I do not know what the win condition is. But it seems that, okay, the stones can only be adjacent to each other when it is. I have no idea what he did. What is the win condition? I have no idea what the win condition is. I don't really feel the need. I need to move it. Use power to prevent opponent from placing stone on spots in a straight axis from the serial stone for 1 turn. Don't know. Here? Activate? Enter? I have no idea what we are doing, what we are making. Oh, I cannot activate this power? I know I lost. I have no idea what this is. I'm just placing them because I do not know what it counts. I need to encircle everything else. Alright, it can be hard to concentrate with bandits around. I actually want another round. Because I have no idea what will happen before now. Oh, you could do that. Can I please? Thank you. I'm still not entirely sure of the rules. I don't know. Oh, maybe I cannot get one in the beginning. Okay, so this is complicated. As I understand the rules, is that you get 1 point if you can isolate, what can I say, a square, so the opponent cannot get it. Or at least the opponent should not have something on that square. So the one that actually pushes things is very strong, in my opinion, because you can push it away. Okay. If the game revolves in these battles, and you have to do it to do a speedrun, it's probably going to be very, very hateful. I do not know how much this game has to do with like the story of the game. I hope it's not much. Because I don't feel you need this inside the game as it is right now. Like, there's no purpose for this to have a game in the game, especially when it is I don't know the English word for it, but a bit like tic-tac-toe-ish game. I'm actually going to look what it's called in English, the game I'm thinking about. Because in Denmark it's called mølle. But does it have a English word? Nine men's Morris. Okay, never knew. It's sort of like that. Lads, what are you doing here? I told you I'm here to collect data on the bandits. It's a good hiding spot. Those lizards won't be able to reach us here. You know, sometimes if you are spotted, it is better to find and escape and just wait things out. Come down before you hit back in. I believe you. Did you know the hearing and sight are severely impacted behind that armor? The armor is anime powered and there is a weak spot, so if you manage to catch them unaware, you might be able to deal a decisive blow without a prolonged fight. Sneak out on them, you say. I will try that, thanks. How will you get out? I'm small, I can get through cracks, and this mountain is interconnected with a myriad of ways. So I can collect resources? I assume this is what I need to like increase my bidding chance. What is this? Ah, it's some sort of currency. I do not know what it is.
Who's there? Let's get back to work. Huh?
Oh yeah, I did not know I will attract both of them. Okay, need to escape, exit. At least I want to take on an army. Perhaps stay hidden with class for a while. Okay, so it seems these spawn infinitely. Can I not wall jump now? Okay, so I cannot collect things if I'm in combat. Good to know. And you see, oh, okay, I cannot exit. Ah, I actually have health. Where can I see that? I'm not entirely sure where my health is actually standing. I'm going to try into combat again, maybe? Okay, so I have time enough to do what I want. Oh, so I am visible if I do that. Okay, so it's also very important depending on where I am. Hey! But I'm still not entirely sure what my health is, but... So they are now searching for me? Okay, yeah, they are searching for me, so if I can find a hole to hide in, that's for the best. Are you kidding me? Oh, now we are thinking about it. It's so he's because the respawn. So the game would have infinite respawning.
Don't let him escape.
Please, I would say I'm fine with that. Oh, you're getting shot in and cannot leave, so you have to like go through the game and not just run past every enemy. But please don't make it so that they just respawn. Like kill an enemy, the enemy is dead. All enemies have respawned now. I didn't want to do that. I didn't know I could go up there. How should I know that I could go up before I got the interaction that I could go up? And again, everyone respawns. That's actually really evil. And I don't really like the mechanic. Especially because you cannot even kill all. You cannot even go in berserk and just kill every one of the enemies. Because when I killed someone, another one respawned. I don't know, not know if this for a point of view of this is a demo, but continuously respawning enemy in the same room is fine. To respawn if you leave the room, come back, but when you are in the same room, don't respawn enemies. Why do I even have an option to fight or should fight them if I get noticed, if I cannot hide behind a pillar and I cannot kill them? I know it's not everywhere in the game properly, like, oh, you have to fight because you need to, but I cannot fight these. You're not even getting anything from trying to defeat them. Yeah, and I went up here, and I needed to go up here. You also instantly spotted. If it is just like, oh, we are not entirely sure, and then you can hide, I'm fine with it. But even that seems a bit odd. Because now it's like, okay, I have to wait. I cannot sneak past. Okay, I did not know I could switch sides. And now I'm just waiting because I have to wait for the top one to make sure that he doesn't see me. Or hear me stab him. What? How? Why did I not get the option to stab him? I feel I should have gotten an option to stab him. I hit him from behind. Or at least I did sneak up on him. So I'm fine with the combat actually. I'm actually fine with this, and you like can attack, but I really hate the whole option or not option to actually just beat them. Like, you will never win if you don't do this. You can never win. If you're getting seen, you are resetting the whole room. I'm fine with stealth sections, and you can make things easier by doing stealth sections. But I don't know, I hate the whole thing about it. Okay, so it's only that room. An epic event awaits you. Visit distant land and make friends and enemies on your quest to unravel the mysteries of this fantastical world and find a way to save it from an enigmatic beast that threatens to shroud it in darkness. Choose your destination as a captain of the Bolera and his crew. Explore the wilderness and discover ancient secrets. Take on fearing bandits and other threats to peace. Acquire knowledge about Forgotling's psychology and use it to resolve conflicts. Connect with Forgotlings through play. Upgrade your inner deck and partake in tournaments to strive forward, obtaining the title of Grandmaster. I will probably not do that. The whole inner thing. I do like that you have options. So if you like know the Forgotling, you can be mean or not mean to him or so what. But I will say, if you have a hideout with infinite spawning enemies in one room, that's something you don't need. If you're getting spotted, that does mean you don't fight. It means you're running away and have to hide in a hidey hole and have to redo the whole, what can I say, thing. And that's something that's not funny. Infinite spawning enemies are not fun. It's fine if maybe 1 or 2 spawns more in the room, but not infinite spawning. And I don't really feel that the game needs the inner game, especially not. It could be a side quest, but not it has meaning for the main game. Because I don't see a reason to have like a game in a game that may also depend a bit of luck for like the main story. The combat itself, I'm fine with. You have to learn it, but I'm fine with the combat. but I'm not up to that. That with infinite spawning enemies. I will probably go to the Kickstarter. And say it. If I'm lucky, they are going to read the Kickstarter still while it's up. Because it was not a bad demo. A bit sad that you don't hear the voice for Fake or Class, but I'm fine with the gameplay. But don't make it so you reset the whole thing by making one miss. But yeah, that was my plan for today. What I wanted to like do a speedrun, showcase the demo, and put in my own thoughts in how I see the demo. And I hope it's something they change. It's still in pre-alpha, so there can be a lot of improvement yet. But I think I will probably end the stream. I've done what I wanted for today. I'm a bit sad that I may have been able to actually, you know, do the speedrun with, if not a new world record, I would maybe have been able to do it close to it. But I screw it up. Of course I did, right? Oh well. You live, you learn. You're not lucky every time. But I will say thanks for today. I will stream Tuesday on Twitch. I will hopefully complete Pokemon by then. Finally become the champion and do the post game. But we will see to that. And I wish everyone who have or maybe come stumbling by the stream a good day, good night, and take care. See ya.